Airships developed a very bad reputation in the 20th century. Not immediately, though. The first German Zeppelins were well received as a marvel of engineering, and then shortcomings in technology and material development, the influence of the aviation lobby, accidents, all this made the planes more popular for military and civilian transportation. However, despite the Hindenburg disaster, the statistics of those rescued in airships showed even in the 20th century a high survival rate compared to airplane accidents. These statistics were ignored for a long time. Scientists call this phenomenon the Hindenburg syndrome. And the fact is that 62 of the 97 passengers on the Hindenburg survived. In the Italian airship accident, 10 out of 16 people were rescued. Airships were associated with peaceful means of transportation, but during wars they were used for military purposes. It is true that such experiments did not lead to success, but the participation of airships in military purposes also affected their reputation. Airships have a certain image in culture. They were often the heroes of sci-fi movies, books, and steampunk games. And today, many people see airships as advertising media and show participants. So how can airships regain their undeservedly lost reputation? In the 20th century, several attempts were made to revitalize airship construction and attract investment in it. But it was not until the 21st century that this became possible. Why? The answer is very simple. Airships are now being revived due to the increased demand for environmentally friendly transportation, as well as transportation needed for evacuation. Forecasts for their development depend on socio-economic scenarios and the environmental priorities of society. This is not the first time in history that mankind has sought to introduce climate-saving technologies into aviation. But it is now that we will succeed. There is an increasing amount of media coverage and research data that is driving environmental innovation. The reputation of airships is changing with the spread of environmental initiatives. Therefore, projects are emerging all over the world that are successfully attracting investment in airship construction. You have already seen the new Pathfinder 1 and Airlander 10 airships. But this is in other countries. What about Russia? After all, in the 20th century, this country was the world power of airship construction. We have a chance to become the leaders of the airship market again, thanks to the project New Generation Airships. This project has brought together the best specialists and attracted the country's leading scientific institutions for successful collaborations and joint experiments. Investments in the new Russian project come from all over the world. You too can invest and support Russian technology. Investing in new generation airships promises to be a very profitable investment. Airships of the 21st century are innovative flying machines, not retro transportation. From their experience and shell to their technological content and operational goals. The reputation of airships as safe ecological transportation of the 21st century is just beginning to take shape. The question remains who will lead the way in the commercially successful projects of the future. Learn how to earn money in the Next Generation Airships project at the link in the description.